Hi everyone, this is Today in History. Today is Wednesday, June the 12th, the 164th day of 2024. There are 202 days left in the year. On this day in 1701, the Act of Settlement, the law that continues to regulate the succession to the throne of the United Kingdom, was passed by Parliament. On this day in 1707, Bahadur Shah I won the Mughal throne of India by defeating his brother Azam Shah at the Battle of Jajau. On this day in 1776, the Constitutional Convention of the Colony of Virginia adopted the Virginia Declaration of Rights, a model for the Bill of Rights later added to the U.S. Constitution. On this day in 1898, the Philippines, under revolutionary leader Emilio Aguinaldo, declared its independence from Spain. On this day in 1924, George H.W. Bush, Vice President of the United States from 1981 to 1989, who became the 41st President of the United States from 1989 to 1993, was born. On this day in 1939, the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York, held its first induction ceremony. Babe Ruth, Ty Cobb, and Honus Wagner were among the inaugural class, which had been elected 3 years earlier. On this day in 1941, American jazz pianist, composer, and bandleader Chick Corea was born in Chelsea, Massachusetts. On this day in 1963, American civil rights activist Medgar was fatally shot outside his home in Jackson, Mississippi. His murder received national attention and helped galvanize the movement. On this day in 1967, in Loving v. Virginia, the United States Supreme Court unanimously struck down a state law that banned interracial marriage, ruling that it was unconstitutional under the Equal Protection and Due Process clauses of the 14th Amendment. On this day in 1981, the action-adventure film Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, directed by Steven Spielberg and starring Harrison Ford, was released in theaters. A huge success, it spawned numerous sequels. On this day in 1987, speaking about the Berlin Wall as he stood at the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin, U.S. President Ronald Reagan famously entreated the Soviet leader, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. On this day in 1991, a series of major explosions began inside Mount Pinatubo, a volcano in western Luzon, Philippines, its first eruption in 600 years. On this day in 1991, Boris Yeltsin was easily elected president of Russia, then part of the Soviet Union, in the republic's first direct popular elections, and he was president of independent Russia until the eve of 2000. On this day in 2003, American actor Gregory Peck, who often portrayed characters of honesty and integrity, most notably Atticus Finch in To Kill a Mockingbird, released in 1962, died at the age of 87. On this day in 2016, the deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history up to that time occurred when Omar Mateen opened fire at Pulse, an LGBTQ nightclub in Orlando, Florida, killing 49 people and wounding more than 50. All right, everybody, that's it for today. Today is Wednesday, June the 12th. The 164th day of 2024. There are 202 days left in the year.